トルフセイバー、ここにトルネードアタック。月を見上げるウサギとて理性のない時もある。暴れる巨人をとっ捕まえて勇気凛々行進だ。いくぞブルカーノカリゴランセ。
Hello everyone, welcome back for some more Let's Play Fate Grand Order. We are probably finishing up the main story of this today. Well, for you today. For me it'll probably not be because it's pretty late and I still have a lot more grinding to do. So we have the Cute Bears Specialty Shop to begin with. Archers only. I'm gonna be real, I'm gonna outfit this team with my best of the best. Because I have very little to almost no class advantage here. So as such, yeah, we're going to go in with our hardest hitters, our strongest units. We're also going to remove that, remove that, remove that. We are going to give you this for some bonus strength and you that as well. We can then give you that. Now we only have a little bit more. We only have 10 more. So that means we'll have to probably do like a 3 and a 3. So we'll give you, sure, gain up, and you can get buff success rate, arts card effectiveness, and 5%. Sure. Let's give this a shot. If we can only do archers, that is what it is. And also, hey, guess what I maxed out? I maxed this out. That's awesome. That's really cool. I should probably use something else then. Even though I love being able to give meter. I really love being able to give meter. For now, we'll use this. Just to gain some stuff on this, I guess. Right? We'll see how it goes. Alright, let's hope for the best, because I have no type advantage. We just gotta hopefully do as much as we can. It's scary when it's like, yeah, you can only use one class, and the class that you're fighting just gotta get good. Why is it Cute Bears? Oh, because the teddies, right. Okay, no, that makes sense. We didn't get a chance to actually do that event, so what did you put on us? Confusion each turn. Wonderful. I love that. Probably our best bet is to just try and get rid of the weakest one here. Oh yeah, we're not doing a lot of damage. Well, at least that did fine. Okay, at least it's it can keep happening. It's a recurring nightmare. Fun. Alright, and we'll go, you know what, we'll just go 1, 2, 3, because you're going to get enough from this. Yep, you're going to get some with this. There we go. Okay, at least we got some supers, right? Claw sharpening. More claw sharpening. Alright, so we'll go 1, 2, 3. Give her some meters so that we can spam supers on the next round as well. And then pap. Okay. Okay, so they are hurting a bit. Do some of this. Just a full combo. It's really not doing much without that buster. Okay. Thankfully, they don't attack much. We can do a full combo with you. This should do it. Especially if it crits, yeah. Some good crits on that. There we go. So, and the nice thing is if we really need to, we can pop the debuff on it. The debuff clear. but I don't think we'll need to. For now, I think I'm going to do a full combo with you. Might be better to save that for in case there's a servant the next time, but I feel like we'll get our meter back quick enough. Did that kill the one in the front? It did. Wow, it nearly killed them all, actually. Okay. How much? Decent amount back. Alright. Confusion hits on you. You'll never know where you'll be when the confusion hits. Let's get meter with you. Let's get as much as we can so we can do a double super with you. Okay. So. What are we facing? It's going to be, is it going to be Orion himself? No, Golden Teddy. Okay, and stuff that it is clipped into. You got a good eye if you sets on me. Okay. So this will do random effects, yes. Get that attack up, get that attack up, get that blue up, get this attack up. Okay, and let's go. Because does yours do the increased chance of medium chance of stun is already there. You gain extra C stars with yours. You're not servants, so that's not, well, I don't know. The Teddy might count. I don't actually know how it works. So just in case we'll go like, yeah, we'll do this on you. And actually, let's get this just for a bit of meter there. And so let's go 1, 2, 3. All right. Thankfully, they are berserkers, which means this will deal good damage. Just send out a whale to fight the boar. And the boar is bigger. That's scary. Ooh, I saw stun, but I don't think on the big guy, yeah. That's alright, I guess. Confusion hits on both of you. Fury. Wow, that's it? That's all you did? Okay. Alright. In that case, let's do some of this for a full combo, because you're all buffed up. You're doing good hits, at least. God, they really did make his animations so much better. When you compare what we had before to now, it's such a massive change. I'm going to do that on you to gain that and this. And so we got a bunch of stuff so we can do a full combo here. Sure. Let's do this. Big crits. Let's go. Decent. Okay. We still have the full back line, so we shouldn't be too concerned. Especially because he's only attacking like once. Okay. So let's go 1, 2, 3. Just do a full blue combo for now. This should kill. Yeah, this will kill at least with this. We have maxed out meter and one little guy left. Shall we dunk on him? Let's dunk on him. Let's ruin this dude in a way he never would have ever expected. Several things in a row. He is beyond going to be dead. Is he already dead? He is already dead. He doesn't get to get completely memed on for the rest of time. Good. Alright. I've not been paying attention to the master missions. I am shocked that we haven't completed the collecting embers, but I guess that is only something you get on these bonus quests, so. Alright, the Phoenix Feather. Alright, Akihabara's Idol. Question mark class. Well, can't go much wrong with you. And we'll switch you off for someone else we really can't go wrong with, just in case. I mean, can't go wrong with you. Can't go wrong with you. I mean, really, right? Yeah. Right? Yeah. In fact, if we really want to do the team can't go wrong, we'll switch you off for, Is Castoria not... I'm literally on her. This team here, hilarious. Really funny. You got the guard, you got the attack, you got the protect, right? You got all this. Sure. Let's do it. I mean, I feel like it's going to be Nero Bride. But the question mark makes it feel like it might not be, you know? I guess it's no surprise that there are even fewer regular customers this high up. True, and the people here are just doubled over, gasping for breath as if they've just scaled a mountain. You there. I would turn back if I were you. You are deathly pale.
No way. I'm not turning back after coming this far. I still have to make my beloved into a human. Ugh. And also pick up some super rare merch while I'm here.
I knew it. They won't listen to us. Oh well, at least the Akiba guards are keeping an even closer eye on them than usual. Probably so they can get them to the hospital at a moment's notice. I think so too. I've also noticed that most of the employees up here are dolls. I'm not surprised. I just took a little peek inside that store over there, and even through the window, I can tell it was filled top to bottom with treasure. Another reason I'm not running around shopping like a maniac right now is I can tell things are getting serious now. I've got a bad feeling about this. Something tells me this treasure isn't here to be bought or sold. I get the sense all this fancy rare merch is being used as bait. Hey, Machan, can I talk to you for... what's going on? Nero, hello all you lovely people out in Dreamtown. The Angel of Akiba is here.
Woo.
Shiny, Nero, city of love. Everyone's angel is here to sing.
Nero. Neri, yeah.
Nope. Not even my usual theme song entrance is making this any easier. You, how dare you unveil the second verse of your theme song this far in? No fair.
Well, I guess this means...
Are you here to try and stop us? Stop you? No, nothing like that. I'm the official idol of Akiba, here to make everyone's day brighter, remember? My job is to cheer for every wishman and woman from the bottom of my heart. I'm here to help everyone shop with a spring in their step. I'm here to support their love of all kinds of media.
Then, you won't mind if you're going ahead, right? We just want to buy some, rare goodies, after all. Haha.
Actually, yes. I do mind. Ha! I understand that this isn't part of the role a doll like me is meant to play, but even so, I just don't think it'd be a good idea for you to go any further, even if it's wrong for me to try and stop you. Honestly, I'm still not sure about this, you know? I'm, the closest thing the king has to a child. I just don't want anything bad to happen. I guess maybe I should just go ahead and use my ultimate technique now. Yeah, I think I will. This is the ultimate technique. Real talk. Galatea, you won't find your King Pygmalion up here. Just give up and go home.
What? Yeah, we really can't take your word for that.
How silly. You can tell I'm not lying, right? I know your people savvy enough to figure out that much. It doesn't matter. Even if you are telling the truth, I've already made up my mind to see this King of Figures anyway. I have to find out for myself. Maybe it's because I began life as a statue, and am in some ways still not human enough. But I'm afraid I'm not really developed enough to simply take you at your word.
What does being a statue have to do with that?
We've never been overly concerned with whether this King of Figures is actually King Pygmalion. All we want is to meet with this person responsible for the doll parade that is the Singularity, and for the flattering yet detestable crime of appropriating my likeness by creating you. Yeah, we just want to put Akihabara back to the way it's supposed to be. All you have to do is stay out of our way. As the idol of Akiba, I really shouldn't be doing this, but maybe just this once. It'll be okay if I give it a shot. Listen up, Nero boys. I'm gonna hold a live, impromptu, very special event.
Woo, yeah.
Really? Here, this has never happened before. And not only that, it's interactive. You'll all get to take part in it. So don't just stand there watching. Come out and move your bodies with me.
We don't like exercising, but for Nero, we can make an exception.
Yeah, we can't wait. It's going to make the best video ever. To everyone watching out there, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to Nero channel. There it is! Hit the button! You even stole the name I was gonna give my video channel once I got around to making it too. That does it. I demand you surrender the login credentials to me immediately. With my singing voice and true idol sensibilities, I will increase the subscriber count 100-fold in no time. Hey, can you give me some of that? We're kind of collabing right now, you know? That'd be kind of cool. Oh, looks like she's gonna try to overwhelm us with sheer numbers. It doesn't matter. I'm not gonna give up now, regardless of what stands in my way. Let's go. Hey, guess whose team can loop pretty decently? It's this guy. So if we are able to loop some stuff, it doesn't matter if there's waves of dudes, we can loop, poop, scoop the loops. How many we got? Oh, well, never mind. What the frick? There's only 3? Are you serious? I don't have to worry about this at all. Alright, let's get... you know what? Let's get full meter with you. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3. Right. Wow, that didn't kill? You are very defensive, good sir. Well, we got that with you, at least. So we won't be looping just right away until we can recharge our thing. How many turns is it? 5 turns? That's nothing, baby. We'll get some stuff with you, too. Let's see here. Ooh, you're pretty defensive. Oh, we removed the defense up, though. Shoutouts to that skill being actually used. Nice. We did it. Good. Ow. Can you don't? Okay. And, 1, 2, because he's pretty weak, so you should be able to kill and get this. Ooh, maybe not, because they're pretty strong. Wow, there we go. We got the crit. Alright. So, what are we dealing with here? Is it her? We actually going with her? Oh, yeah. It's just her here. Now, she does have something. Enjoy the gorilla event. That's one of the scariest things I could hear. Bro, look out. It's the gorilla event. So I'm going to start with this, actually. And let's do this. Let's do this. We'll get some... Ooh. Or I could hold on and do the full combo. And then next turn do the trip. Ooh, that might be better. It might be better to do that. We'll go 1, 2, because we got those crits there, right? We'll do this. We'll gain some more meter next turn. Then yeah, we'll see. Because then we can even get 50% meter again. So we'll give that a shot. Let's see here. Oh, remove attack buff too. Nice. Okay, let's see how much we do. Nice amount. Wow, cool. Flowers for the earth. Attack up, crit up. Oof, ow. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go... Let's go 1, 2... We'll go 1, 2, 3, right? So then we'll get a bit more with him. Get some stuff. This should advance the phase, I feel. I feel it should. Right? Because we're gonna hit probably like 30 on this, and then we'll use, why is it the slow version? It's the same. Roughly 30, right? Yeah, roughly around there. So then we're gonna do this. Never mind, that's cringe. Okay. Ow. Well, we'll use this turn to gain some stuff here. Right, we'll do this. You have your 100%. And you'll have that there. Okay. Are you gonna counting on you to root for me? Something with the attack there. Ow. Woo, baby. Woo, that's not good. Okay. Let's go with... You know what? Let's do this on you. We'll do this on you. Right? And actually, if we do this, then you'll be invincible. 3 times for 3 turns. Absorb NP. I don't want... Actually. So we can pop that if we need to. I'm on this still. I didn't even realize. Okay. In that case, yeah, let's go 1, 2, 3, just to get as much as we can. And remove all those attack buffs. Because that's a good idea. Yeah. Okay. Being able to just straight up remove those buffs is quite nice. Fly up from the earth, attack up, crit up, so then we're still gonna have one after this. Nice. Good. You're still invincible. We have 100% with you. Right? If we pop this, 60 some, 85. We can get rid of your attack buffs again. Right? Might as well just do a full combo here. Just do this again. Keep it going. Get them buffs over and over. God, it's just loopy loopy. Let's go. Nice. And gets good damage, right? God, it's like the ultimate way to deal with an enemy who keeps buffing themselves. It's just, what if we have it so that he just keeps getting stuff. Love for the people. Defense up. I didn't even notice the meter go down. Did we lose meter somehow with her? I think we did. We can do a full combo with you for the defense. We'll go 1. You know what? Let's do all greens. Because why not? I want to be silly. Gain some stars. Alright. And we do have green down, which is good. Alright. I've noticed it doesn't say servant, so it probably doesn't have Noble Phantasm. You're done. Okay. Hello, Galatea. So, let's go. Go to that. Go to that. And we're gonna go 1, 2, 3. Alright, goodbye. Done. Sounds good. And you did the finishing blow. Nice. That was pretty good. Alright. I feel like we're gonna have story and not a meanwhile, you know? I feel like it's gonna be serious. I guess I really can't stop you. I should have known. I could never bring myself to truly destroy you. Okay, let me give you just one last word of warning then. You really are going to regret having come here. You'd be much happier if you'd stayed away. If you had, your wish might have really come true one day. I don't know what that was all about, but at least that should be the last obstacle in our Michi, right? Zendaya's Michi, though. I believe so. But something else is nagging at me now. I understand how that doll who looks like me could have been given life, but I cannot understand why she's also able to fight like I can. Maybe it's because of how Medea made her? No, I only commissioned something in my likeness. I am certain she did not use any unusual materials nor infuse it with any form of magecraft, which can only mean that this was also the work of the King of Figures. Now it suggests there's even more going on here than we thought. Indeed, it is one thing to take a humanoid form and fill it with love, or give it life with love. It is quite another to transform it into a being capable of fighting like a servant. Perhaps this too is the King of Figures' doing. If so, then who is he, really? Well, I'm sure it goes without saying at this point. The King Pygmalion I know is not a mage. He's an exceptional sculptor and king, but still only a sculptor. His love may have been strong enough to bring an inanimate object like myself to life, but that is the extent of his power. Well, there's no point stewing about it here. We'll just have to meet this King of Figures and see for ourselves. Yes, that's very true. I suggest we continue making our way to the top of this tower without dropping our guard. Hang in there, everyone! We're almost at the end! Then we got another full tower to go through. But not for you guys to see. Again. Oh, hello? What is that? My dear Galatea, You foolish, darling woman. Galatea, you darling, foolish woman. Why couldn't you remain ignorant? Why couldn't you remain innocent? All you had to do was wander the city, and in the fullness of time, you would have found what you sought. It's still not too late. Please stay away. Just stay away. I mean, I think I know who this is going to be. There's no need for you to come here, because you and I wish for the same thing. Also, I'm noticing some figures back there, some statues that I don't recognize. Very interesting. All right. Y'all know what time it is.
Oh, yeah.
Wait. Wait, how many is that? What? Did they actually give us, like, more? How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Did I get one as a drop or something? What do you mean 6? I mean, I might as well then combine some and then, you know, because then I can do the 2 and then 1 to help grinding, right? Sure. Well, what does the limit break then become? Probably 20 stars? I'm guessing 20 stars. Sure, let's give this a shot. Or would it be better to maximize our... Nah, I don't care. I'm not going to be using all the servants and doing a ton of them. I think, yeah, this is fine. We still got 2. So now it's going to do 20 stars, 200%, and 40 when on mash. No effect when equipped as support. Okay, good. Good. So, that'll be useful for some of that. Then we can give another one of ours the attack up again. And we should be good. All right. Floor 50, guys. I'm going to work my way there. See you in a second. All right. Here we are. Not only do we have the top floor, but we have the slasher film movie theater. This must be Toko's favorite place to go. Am I right? Chaotic servants only? That's interesting, but the more interesting thing is that you're chaotic? Are you serious? Where's your stuff? Let's see here. It's usually in here, right? Chaotic balanced. Interesting. I wouldn't have, like some of these, yeah, like the rest, that makes sense. You're interesting that you're chaotic, but I feel like most old gods are. Like, yeah, the rest of you make sense. You're chaotic. That all makes sense. That's just the one that I find very strange. You're chaotic, huh? So what are we dealing with? We got... Okay. So we definitely want... Can you come back? Okay. So we definitely want Lancer. Actually, well, we do want a you in the back for sure. Because not only are you strong, but you'll deal with that. We also have a rider. So for rider, we need... let's see here. We're dealing with rider. We probably want to grab a... It's a little tough because I'm trying to think here while I'm thinking about the cost. Or I could just go with the silly, fun, powerful ones that are always good. That's fine. We'll give you something else then. And again, since these are rather difficult, and we'll put you in the back just as an extra there. Yeah, so we got those on. And you know what? We'll put that in the back there. We'll keep that with you. Well, the 200 to start is not bad, right? Yes, we can't use that. So let's instead go with... if we do this on... That doesn't make sense for you. Let's see. What can we use? Guts. One-time Buster effectiveness. Actually would be pretty nice for you. Just a free Guts to keep that going. And with you, green up. Okay. Alright. This should be pretty good for... Wow! Wow, we just hit that limit, huh? Didn't even realize. This should be good, though. We should have no concerns. I hope, at least. It's the final. Well. Oh! Okay. Okay. Oh, you know what's scarier than a slasher flick? A jump scare. And by George, did it jump scare me? Oh, could you imagine? Just like playing a game and all of a sudden it crashes to the main menu, or not even the main menu, but like the system itself. You're like, whoa, like that's scary. I know I'm a little spooked right now. You got me. You got me. Will it say continue battle? Will we just hop on in? Well, is the AP expended? Or will it just be before? It seems it is placing us before, which hopefully means I don't have to make the team again. If it does, that'll be annoying. Like, not anything terrible. Just a bit annoying. My team... Okay, my team's still good to go. Alright. Don't crash. I'm gonna skip that just in case. Don't crash. Please. I'm trying to play a video game. I want to play a video game. Because if I play the video game, then people can be watching episode 450 of my series and be listening to me and go, boy, I'm sure happy I watched 450 videos of this guy. Thank you. Zombie shock, assault of masks. Right, the mask stuff. I forgot about that. Let's go kill meter. I didn't kill. We gain a lot of meter though. I should have probably popped on his extra gain on that, but that's fine. Oh no. Oh, they got poison bullets. How does that work? Don't worry about it. I'll probably kill and then we move on. Never mind. Gain some extra meter here, just a bit. Yeah. Okay, so it's not always. It is sometimes it poisons. Okay. That should go... You know what? I'm gonna cure that on you. You can survive it. I'm not as concerned about you. But you, not as much. Alright, so let's go 1, 2, 3. Okay. No, that's not enough damage. Oh, I shouldn't have used it because you have your debuff clear. I forgot. I forgot that I put that on you. That's fine. Okay. Assault of Masks, distress. Okay. Let's do this. And let's do a full combo and see if we can loop you around and see how we do. Right? At least get a bunch of stuff. Let's see here. Won't be a real loop, but it'll be a lot of stuff. Some disastrous curses. Okay. At least we get rid of the Berserker. Get back 30-some%. Not bad. Sleepwalk. Hey, you got yours there. Oh, you guys are decreasing max HP. That's not great. We're gonna need to kill you guys relatively ASAP. Let's do attack up. Let's do... which one? Does any of these give crit up? I don't think they do. Now, you don't have much HP, so you know what? Let's go... let's go 1, 2 to try and get you more meter. And then 3. Okay, so we'll go... This'll kill. Yep. So get a bunch of meter. Nice. Okay. And we have your full combo here. Versus the Sacrifice of the Dead. Did a lot of damage. Not the best hand. Not the best hand for you. So instead, let's go... Okay, we'll go attack up. We'll do this. Strength up versus heaven. Okay, we'll hold on to this then. We'll go 1, 2, 3, because then we'll get meter for you. So hopefully then do that next turn. Okay. How much? Now this'll do good though. Yeah, baby. And now we got yours. Okay. You hit her? Thank you. Well, it still did damage through the max HP going down, even if it wasn't really... Hey, you know what? Let's absorb your meter and get stars and turn those stars into the stuff for you. Yes, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3. All right, this should be it. This should be it. This one's not too bad. This one was pretty fun. A little silly, but pretty fun. And let's see. Big crits. Big. Oh yeah, we got it. Even if somehow that 100% didn't work, we got it. Alright. So, let's move on to the final part of the story, which has multiple nodes, I'm noticing. It's a bit more than I expected. Thank you for the teardrops. Those are good. Alright, top floor, King of Figures Love. It's a berserker, which we have many counters to berserkers. Ludicrous amount of counters to berserkers, so I'm honestly not too concerned. Okay. Okay, so I see Europa, I see Asclepius, stag, lion, horse, something back there. Can't actually tell. And I don't know. The top floor, what's that? Oh, it's Paris. It looks just like a sculptor's workshop. I guess that makes sense for someone called the King of Figures. Careful, you hear that noise? Someone's here. It stopped. He must have noticed us. Perfect. That's just what we want. Wait. Huh? What's going on? Oh, what? Okay. So, you really came. It's her. It's the Aliskir Aegis version of Galatea. Nani the hell? Why are there two Galateas? You. You look just like me. Who are you? I see. Oh, I need to pay attention which is which by their names and design. So you really don't remember. But then again, that's no surprise since you only just woke up. Then I suppose I should begin by introducing myself. I am the one who has been creating living dolls here in Akihabara. You know me as the King of Figures. Uh-huh. What is the meaning of this? Even my keen Emperor's eye can tell that both Galateas are identical. They may be wearing slightly different armor, but their forms are completely identical. This is no cheap counterfeit. Of course not. I know myself better than anyone. That's exactly why I did this. Okay. Alright, King of Figures, I have some questions I'm hoping you can answer. Who are you? Why do you look just like Galatea? Why are you claiming you can bring other people's dolls to life? And why did you turn this town into a singularity full of living dolls? I've got some too. Why are you draining the life force out of everyone who tries to make their way up this tower? Do you understand what a terrible crime that is? If it's just that you're an evil servant, then I'll kill you. That's my job as a member of the Night Watch. I would think the answer to the question's obvious. You all know my other name after all. I'm Galatea, he statue who became a person and wife to King Pygmalion. No, you're not. I'm Galatea. I'm Galatea, she says. Wrong. You and I are both Galatea. That's why I said my answer should be obvious. As Galatea, we're both motivated by the same thing. You can answer those questions just as well as I can. So tell me, what is it you want? Me? All I want is to see my beloved King Pygmalion again. Exactly. That's all I want too. That's the reason, the only reason behind everything I've done here. Then you don't mean... I thought about what I could do that might let me see him again. I considered all the different possibilities. Well, we could conceivably both be summoned as servants to the same location. The odds of that happening seemed astronomical. I mean, the location of Caldia will be, yes, eventually all servants will be there one day. So I decided to take matters into my own hands with a more practical approach. An approach that's been proven to work by virtue of my very existence. Since you're also me, I'm sure you know what that is. Yes, I think I do. You decided to make a statue of King Pygmalion and bring it to life with your love just as he did for us. Really? I mean, I can understand why you were doing this, but is it even possible? Of course it is. I'm living proof. Or do you also doubt it's possible for humans to give birth when someone tells you about their mother? At any rate, everything I've done here, I've done to create a perfect statue of King Pygmalion and bring him to life with pure love. But I couldn't do it on my own, and even the power I gained here proved insufficient. The power she gained here, does she mean... So I decided to throw more power at the problem. Power from the people of this city. I used every tool at my disposal to make it into a place where it was okay to love non-human things like dolls. I created an environment where the idea that dolls could become people seemed possible, even normal. That was my goal, to free people of their shackles and get them to love dolls in the truest sense of the word. Fortunately, the groundwork had already been laid here, so it wasn't especially difficult.
That's why there's so much doll love here. Really, it's strange I didn't notice how weird it was before, even for Akiba. Now I see why so many people came here to try to make their way up this tower. They were lured here by rare goodies and the idea that they could have their favorite figures brought to life. I guess that means I was right about the shop's merch being more bait than inventory. That must be why you scattered all those living dolls around the city, too. It's like planting specially bred flowers to attract more honeybees, only with dolls and people. And it was all to get as many people as possible to climb this tower so you could steal their life force.
Strictly speaking, it's not life force I'm taking. It's love. This building is designed to collect love. The kind of pure love that lets people adore and embrace inanimate or fictional figures in a real, meaningful sense. I then take that love and use it as fuel to stoke the flames of my own love, to help give life to the statue of King Pygmalion. Eventually, it should make my love strong enough to either have the gods take notice or grant me godlike mystic authority. No matter how removed the god's presence may be from the modern world, there should still be enough left for one miracle, imbuing a statue with life. I sympathize with your love, and I'm sorry that your dearest wish remains unfulfilled, but what you're doing here is wrong. How could you call something that requires you to drain the love from people a miracle? King of Figures, other Galatea, what you're doing now is an affront to your own legend. It's evil, plain and simple. Right, we can't let you get away with this. I'm warning you, please don't try and stop me. All I want is to make my wish come true. Though of course, I'm sure one of you needs no warning. I know you want this just as much as I do. At the very least, I'm certain you can't bring yourself to interfere. She certainly does not seem capable of fighting now, though I can hardly blame her given the circumstances. Well, at least it's better than her joining forces with the enemy. That's why you shouldn't have come here. You would never think to try and stop me after all. Even attempting to do so would run counter to the core of our very essence. Go now, leave this place. There's nothing here for you but pain. This obligation you feel to these strangers you've met is inconsequential. It has nothing to do with who you are. It holds no meaning for you whatsoever. Just like a statue's only purpose is to stand tall and proud, ours should only be to reunite with King Pygmalion. Why are you talking about me like you are me? What are you really? Doesn't look like this Galatea's another aspect of her or anything. I think I could get to the bottom of this if I had a little more time, but we cannot afford to wait, not when she seems so hell-bent on stopping us. King Figures is clearly preparing for combat. What should we do, Master?
I get ready to fight, obviously. Got it. Galatea, the one with us, yeah, you just stand back, okay? We'll figure something out. And by that, I mean we're gonna throw all of our foreigners at her. Like, holy crap. So many foreigners.
Let's see here. Do we got any? Sure. Napoleon's Bara titties it is. And then we'll go with... Okay, so they should be 5 stars. Well, you're a 4-star. And... let's see, where are you? Where are you? You should be at the end of the 5 stars then. We'll go with you. Yeah. And then we'll put you here. We'll take you out. And we'll go... Bop, achi, bop, and... Bop. We'll get a bunch of stars. Oh, we can give you an attack boost, actually. Okay. Sounds good. I don't think I need anyone else. Let's be real. These guys are more than strong enough. And we'll put this down so that we can clear our buffs, debuffs. I don't think she'll be debuffing us much, but still. Alright, let's do this. I mean, honestly... This is just gonna be fairly easy, much like most Berserkers now that we have a full team of foreigners. Foreigners are definitely, like, that's a good one to get multiple... Ooh, never mind. We might not be able to do this at all. Endurance battle. Well, there's the answer to that. So we just gotta survive, huh? Gain resistance to all attacks, increase defense, and charge by 2. Okay. In that case... let's be silly. Should we do this? Living Flame? Sure. Increasing defense for a couple turns. Definitely worth it. I mean, if we're just enduring, freaking just go. Like, what's... Okay, yeah. Yeah, we're not gonna do much. I wonder if we can burn her. Can you hit Yang? Yes, thank you. Ooh, she's actually critting pretty hard. She's actually critting very hard. Now, this is to absorb from everyone, right? So we'll hold on to that till after for our invincibles. Right, this is to absorb meter from... Oh no, it's decreased from the enemy, so sure. Yeah, nice. And let's do more burns, because why not? Burn, it's all we can really do here, is just burn her and try and do as much as we can via burn damage. Okay. Can you hit Yangi Fei more? Okay, now you're maxed out, so we're gonna go invincible. Target focus on you. And it is single target, so I'm not concerned at this point, and she has that on her. So that's all good. And, again, let's just try and be very silly. Threat to humanity. I wonder if she counts. Let's give it a shot. Right? And does this do attack up? Yes. We're just doing as much as we can. Right, let's see here. How much? Okay, decent amount. Right? Like, yeah, we're actually doing damage. Alright. I think this is the first time seeing it in this costume. Will it change? Will it change? It just kind of flips out. It'd be cool if each of those burned her, but it won't. Okay. A good number of burns. Good number of burns indeed. Yeah. Really not worried. Just play around with this. Is it going to be next turn that we're done? Or is it going to be the end of this turn? That's this turn. Okay. Yeah, that was nothing to worry about. And I sure hope that they're not like, oh, your servants are tired now. Gotta use another set of them because I'm going to be sad. I don't think they will, considering we didn't do a real fight, but they might. Damn it, how is she so strong? How is she able to fend off attacks from multiple servants so easily? It's true, she's way tougher than the Galatae on our side. What the? I just finished analyzing her. It looks like we're dealing with a holy... Wow, could you imagine we're dealing with a holy grail at the end of a singularity? That's wild. I knew it! There's no way she could be so strong without having come across a holy grail somewhere. Hang on, I wasn't finished. This might be hard to believe, but she doesn't actually possess a holy grail. Her whole body is a holy grail. That's not too wild. We have a couple of those at Chaldea. Surprise. Are we gonna melt her down and turn her into the grail at the end of this? I wouldn't mind that. Not like we, you know, are gonna get this Galatea when we have the other one. Just pure story, huh? Okay. We'll see. What do you mean by that? Exactly what I said. Her body is a holy grail. Her structural composition confirms it. So, we were literally fighting a holy grail? Like, no wonder she was so tough. But that must also mean that she's the sussy baka. Exactly. It's okay, Galatae. You don't have to listen to anything an imposter says. I hate it. I'm not sure she's an imposter. Because I saw Akiba Nero vent. It's difficult to say. Shut up, get out of my head. It's difficult to say which of us is the original. Arguably, we both are. But I will say that I was the first of us to gain consciousness. I don't suppose you'd be willing to fill us in on exactly what happened here, would you? Assuming you're the kind of artist that doesn't mind explaining their work, of course. This power you mentioned finding earlier, It was that Holy Grail, wasn't it? That's right. I discovered it in this very land. When I realized the immensity of its power, I thought fashioning it into a statue of King Pygmalion might help bring about the miracle I sought. But I also had concerns. Even if the material was powerful enough to bring a statue of King Pygmalion to life, were my sculpting skills sufficient to stir the gods into action? Could I really make a statue capable of inspiring true love? Furthermore, I had never worked with this material before. I knew I would need to test how my chisel and other tools worked with it before I could use it for what I wanted. And besides, it was too risky to begin my primary project before I was sure of what would happen with material this powerful. So I decided to begin with a practice statue. I chose a subject I knew better than anyone, one for which I could easily gauge any differences from its original. In other words, I chose to learn how to sculpt with the Holy Grail by sculpting myself. But wouldn't that mean you were made afterward? That has to do with how my Holy Grail statue turned out. I did my very best to replicate myself perfectly using everything I knew and succeeded in carving out an exact likeness. I then did a test run to see if the Holy Grail's power combined with love would be enough to bring my likeness to life. It wasn't. All I'd managed to create with the Holy Grail was a replica of my servant self. It lacked too much substance to ever become human. I knew that if this was the best I could do, I would never be able to see King Pygmalion again. I had truly hoped this plan would work, so failure was devastating. I was equal parts angry, miserable, dejected, and despondent. But then I realized something. At some point during the carving process, my body had become fractured. I took a closer look and realized that, even though my divine chisel was capable of carving the Holy Grail without repercussion, I was not. A fractured statue will always crumble eventually. It was only a matter of time until that became my fate. So I decided to switch out our heads. My head would go in the new body I made from the Holy Grail.
Yeah. Remove your own head?
That would definitely be impossible for any other servant. Didn't we literally see King Ozymandias take off his head? We did, didn't we? So not every servant. But since she's both a statue and a human, I could see that actually working.
Oh, come on. Modifying yourself is one thing, but transplanting your whole freaking head?
Then does that mean I'm... Yes, that is why there are two of us. I have a Holy Grail body and a fractured mind. You have a fractured body with a new, innocent mind. So that is why there is a King of Figures Galatea, and the Galatea we met on the streets of Akihabara. Well, damn. I feel kind of dumb for not noticing all this weirdness sooner. I was able to keep your form balanced by taking some material from your torso and plastering a layer over your neck. Covering the material of the Holy Grail, which was already weakened, with the material from your own body must have helped you further conceal its nature. At any rate, once I had a Holy Grail body, I thought about what I could do with it. I did make some quick and dirty repairs to my fractured mind, but there's no telling how lasting or effective they will be. So I knew that whatever I did, I would have to do it quickly. That was when I decided to do everything in my power to see King Pygmalion again. I would search high and low for a way to remake this Holy Grail body of mine in his image. If my own love was insufficient to bring him to life, then I would boost it however I could, even if it meant taking similar love from others. In the meantime, I took the other me, who knew nothing about this, into town before she could awaken. Once she woke up, her role would be to simply wander around as though she was just another rogue servant, and wait until my plan had succeeded. I don't understand. Why have her do that? Do I really have to say it? I would have thought it was obvious. Once I gather enough power and use my Holy Grail body to successfully bring King Pygmalion to life, I won't exist anymore. So of course there must be another Galatea to love him when I'm gone. Oh. Wow. You would really go that far? I see. As long as you know there is another one of you around, you truly do not mind if you do not get to see the one you love yourself. I'm afraid I've explained all this to you in such detail to buy time. Even as I speak, this tower is continuing to gather doll love from the people of this city. It seems to have just finished. Is it gonna just... I swear, is it gonna be like a reskin of Talos? I swear if we're battling Talos again. What is that? Oh boy, this is bad. I don't even have time to analyze it to tell that thing is super dangerous. I wouldn't touch it if I were you. Its power only serves to turn figures into people. If anyone tries to use it for any other purpose, it will almost certainly explode.
Okay, if no one's gonna say this, I guess I have to. How in High Tengoku does that make any sense?
Tengoku means heaven. Apparently, art is volatile by nature. That last bit may have been a joke, but she's not kidding about it blowing up. That thing has all the ludicrous energy of a holy grail and none of the stability. Even the slightest poke could be enough to set it off. No, wait, it's even worse than I thought. There's no way a non-caster could properly use all this raw energy. Even if the King of Figures uses it exactly as she needs, there will be leakage from the excess energy. And even that excess will be more than enough to blow the whole tower up, or even blast the city with death rays. Oh, man, yeah, you weren't kidding about it being worse than you thought. Stop, don't even get close. The energy is not something to mess with. Yo, action.
Okay, so it's basically a bomb with a hair trigger. We mess up even a little, boom. We do nothing, boom. What are we even supposed to do?
Nothing. I'm quite durable, you see. This energy should be enough to grant my wish. Now, hear me, my love. My king's form already exists inside me. All it needs to be human is true love. So go on, my love. Bring my beloved king back to this world. Please, let my wish come true. Guys, can we do something? What a crock. This is not love. Nero? But is this our Nero? Oh yeah. I knew something did not sit right with me. Something about this always seemed off. I have been thinking about what that could be, and I've finally figured it out. So as the emperor who loves art more than anyone, it falls to me to confront you with the answer. The legend of you and Pygmalion is truly a thing of beauty. I can Oh, it's her theme! Yo, sick! Go. Yeah! Yeah! Oh, this is awesome! Wow! I'm very happy that this is playing now. I didn't even know there'd be a full version somewhere in the game, because it's like we only hear the few little bit when she does her Noble Phantasm. I can easily imagine how wonderful it would be to have a statue you dearly love become human. But that is nothing at all like loving a statue with the sole intent of bringing it to life. Yo, Nero, hype time! No matter how happy you may be to have a beloved figure come to life, you cannot set out with that as the goal. In your and Pygmalion's story, love must always come first. What are you talking about? Do you still not understand? Then let me ask you this. Did your king love you for what you were, or what his love might make you? No, of course not. Even in your inanimate form, his love for you was pure. His wish for you to become a human and marry you only came about when he no longer could contain his feelings for your statue form. Now do you understand? Love must come first and foremost. You should know that better than anyone. But get it wrong you did. You doomed your plan to failure the moment you decided to deviate from the path you knew to be true. No wonder fate did not see fit to grant your wish. Stop this now while you still can. Kinda sick. Hello? That was when it all clicked for me. She was right. Everything she said was right. This is what lies at my core. Which is more important to me? My love for my king, or bringing him to life and seeing him again? If not Aphrodite, but some capricious and spiteful god were to offer, I'll turn your statue of him human if you give up your love for him. Would I accept? Of course not. The decision would be easy. I wouldn't even have to think about it. After all, I would never have existed if it weren't for love. Yes, that's right. I should have known. This is wrong. This is all wrong.
Gauthier.
I'm so sorry for all the trouble I've caused everyone. I finally understand now. In her quest to make my wish come true, that other me has forgotten something, and it is more important than anything else. This is wrong. We have to stop it. I have to stop it. No, I'm not wrong. You are. We've come this far and we may never get another chance like this. No, my broken self, think back. Remember the hushed sound of the chisel, the gusting breeze from the Mediterranean wafting in through the window. King Pygmalion sculpted us with love that was both gentle and kind. Even if we succeeded at bringing his statue to life now, don't you think he would be heartbroken to learn that we had to hurt other people to do so? I see no problem with the idea of our king, bringing our king to life via a replica. But it needs to be done with our love alone, like he did when he made us. Anything else would be meaningless. But I already tried that countless times and it never worked. That's why I had to do this. You don't know how it felt to lose all hope. You don't know the terror I felt when I had to wonder if my love alone wasn't enough to give him life. Of course it's enough. After all, this is me we're talking about. The only logical explanation is that some other factors stopped it from working. This is pointless. You don't know anything. You're still as pure and innocent as a baby. There's no point in talking about this anymore. I have to use this power on myself or it will explode. She's right, Galatea. I appreciate your willingness to help, but I don't see any other way to deal with that unstable energy. I do. That energy can only be used to turn a figure human, right? I'm still a statue, so I'm sure I can contain it. Oh my god, she's doing the Roronoa Zoro, I'll take it, nothing happened thing. How? Even the other Galatea there is only willing to risk it because she's made from a holy grail. You can't possibly handle all that energy, not with a mostly standard servant body. You're just gonna blow yourself up. If that's what has to happen for me to make make up for the trouble I've caused you all, then so be it. I'm certain I can at least weaken the blast. My head may be made of a holy grail, but the rest of my body is standard servant form. You should be much better able to predict the outcome if I intervene, rather than my mostly holy grail self, which is far less understood. Once I'm gone, I'm sure you'll be able to handle whatever remains. If nothing else, this should be better than standing back and doing nothing. No, you shouldn't have to do that. No, I mean, she can. I feel very little towards her, honestly. Right, I feel the same way. Do not be so hasty. I am the all-powerful Emperor of Rome. I can and will find a way to resolve this. I may not know quite how just yet, but I will think of something soon enough. I can't ask you to go to all that trouble for me. We made a grave error in our efforts to see King Pygmalion again. If anyone should pay the price for that, it should be us.
Hey now, don't be so hard on yourself. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has those days. And sometimes those mistakes cause tons of trouble for everyone else. At least you didn't build a weird castle to shut yourself away or try to attack us because you thought we were stealing another servant from you.
Hang on, what was that last part? Anyway, whatever mistakes you make, as long as you don't close yourself off and do your best to make up for them, things usually tend to work out. So it's okay for you to not pay the price. Okay, maybe it's not completely okay, but that doesn't mean that you need to throw yourself on your sword over them. Look, what I'm trying to say, what I can say is that the only one who did anything wrong here was your other self. You haven't made any mistakes just yet. You shouldn't think of yourself as cursed. You're right. Machines, inanimate objects, can sometimes miraculously become human. I've seen it happen myself. I think it's a wonderful thing. Just as wonderful getting to meet other heroic spirits as a servant. So don't deny who you are, or try to destroy yourself along with this failed plan. So you can't let things end like this. Please, I'm sure we still have a chance for a good ending. An ending where we save this town and all go home proudly. Lord Tanner, Lady Mash, Lady Nero, Lady Osaka Behime, Lady Erichi. Erichi, wait, did I never properly introduce myself? You're close. That's really funny. Erisa's so funny. Because also her name is probably Erise, right? So it'd be Erichi, right? But it's really funny because she thinks she's so cool, and then she's like, I never did actually say my name, did I? I appreciate your kind words very much. Believe me, I have no wish to be destroyed. But this is the only way I can minimize the damage to you and the city around us. Please, Da Vinci, there must be something else we can do. There are some things I could try, sure, but doing any of them from here would be difficult in the extreme. Is that so? Then I guess I'll have to help out. All we need is a release valve for that energy, so to speak. Is that... Oh, hi. Medea with a kid's backpack. Oh my god. Are we going to put them in the 7 figures that Blackbeard has? Are we going to battle Blackbeard's 7 figures? That would be wild. Why a berserker? Why a berserker? A little strange. Let's see. Yep. Napoleon's... Oh, there's still... Okay, it's a good thing I only selected the couple then. because now I'm going to need to use them again here. So we'll go with you. We'll go with you. Switch this out for... Yeah, okay. Alright. Sure. Give this a shot to begin with. I feel like this should be enough, and if not, again, we'll go and grab a few more things to give it a go. Of course this isn't my backpack, it's Blackbeard's. He foisted it right on me before he collapsed from exhaustion. I'd actually sent some familiars to keep watching you while you were talking, so I have a good idea of what's going on. And it sounds to me like this is just what you need.
I thought I recognized that backpack. That's where Beardy was keeping his figures.
Now I gotcha. You're right, that does sound just like what we need, right? If the only way that energy can be used without exploding is by turning dolls into humans, then we just need to use it on more dolls.
I see, you want to use Beardy's figure collection as receptacles to contain the excess energy. Oh god, we're gonna have like 7 little girls running around. That's a bit weird. But I just want to be sure. You're positive you can do that, right?
Please, a berserker worked on this spell. I could unravel something this crude in my sleep. Now let me show you what a real mage can do. I may have made one slight miscalculation, though. Now that I'm actually seeing Blackbeard's figures, they may not be nearly enough to contain all that energy.
See, that's why I asked.
And I suppose the only option is to use my own body to make up the difference after. Akiba Nero? In that case, why not bring in even more? Is that... Yes. Ta-da! Akiba! Nero, everyone! What are you doing here? Did you come to use my stunning good looks and charm to alleviate this tense situation? So much for my usual peppy entrance. No, I was just thinking about which way would make you happier. Huh? Honestly, I wouldn't have cared which one you went with, as long as it really did make you happy. But it hasn't, and I don't think it's going to. In fact, King of Figures, you don't seem like you're ever going to smile, even if everything works out just how you want. What are you talking about? You're just the first doll I modified after acquiring the Holy Grail's power. A symbol of doll love I made by taking advantage of an already popular likeness in order to change this place's attitude towards artifice in general. Artifice, rather. I said artifish. It's not a fish. I never made any special modifications to you aside from giving you life. Oh, is this where we're gonna get the twist? No, wait. I modified you and I still wasn't used to this body. Does this mean you retained a portion of the Grail's power? Is this where we get the thing? What do you mean when you said we just need to bring in even more? Yeah, haha. I'm saying I'm here to help. After all, there are more than enough dolls to let that energy escape right here in this city. Well, yes, but we don't have any way of channeling it to them from here. I know, which is why I brought this live stream camera. I'll let you choose how to set it up, okay? It's already ready to go. All you have to do is press the button. Wait, are you suggesting we channel all this doll love energy into City via live stream? Would that work? The act of observing is actually very significant in Magecraft. If it's already ready to go, then the necessary connection should be in place, and since everyone watching already knows her, it should mean the other type of connections are strong enough too. So if we spread the energy over a wide area... Yeah, I think this could work. Well, let's hope it does, because we really don't have time to come up with anything else. I'll put the spell together while I get everything else set up.
Wow. I didn't know you're so good with video equipment too.
Well, you should see the videos that I've made with nobody. I'm an expert modeler, remember? Of course I know how to film a diorama. There is almost certainly a Kazuki and Medea sex tape somewhere out there. Anyway, don't worry about the system for distributing and channeling energy. I've got that part covered. The only problem is it won't work on its own. We'll need to subject it to enough external stimulation to redirect the current. Think of it like whittling down a large mass of material to make it workable. But since we can't touch the energy mass directly, we'll need to focus our efforts on the King of Figures' Holy Grail body since she's half connected to it. Trust you guys can handle that? So I need to whittle her down? I can do that. Whittling things down is what I do best. So basically we just have to keep hitting her? Well, that makes things much simpler. Wait, stop. What do you think you're doing? Sorry, but I don't think we can keep the people of Akiba waiting any longer. This feels like it's going to lead into the second half. You know, Akiba! Hi everyone, guess what? It's time for yet another impromptu live stream. And this time it's going to be something really special for a super limited time. In fact, only for the duration of this live stream. The King of Figures power is going to be sent to all of you out there watching this. Do you know what that means? It's time for Operation Everyone's Beloved Dolls Can Enjoy the Same Miracle That Brought Me Life. So, I'm going to ask you all to pray and shower your dolls with love, because just this once, and only for as long as this stream lasts, that beloved figure in your hand or its case just might come to life and smile back at you. This would be chaos in the streets. So the more attention this broadcast receives, the better, yes? Then I suppose I better help out. Rips off her top. A dream team of 2 Neros singing and dancing their hearts will be enough to show this treaty what it's... No, yeah, sorry. I have another job for you, your majesty. Is that so? Well, your face speaks volumes about the urgency of this matter, so I suppose I have no choice but to comply. Very well, then I suppose my idle comeback will just have to wait for another time. Oh, thank God. Stop this. Please stop. I need that love to see King Pygmalion again. He can't use it for anything else. I worked so hard to gather it all. Why, what if there isn't enough left to grant my wish? Do not make me laugh. You think this love is not enough? If anything, you have hoarded far too much of it. Surplus should be spent, not saved. Trust me. You need to only look at Rome's coffers after one of my shopping sprees to see what I speak of. Come on, let me show you what I mean. I'm gonna apologize right here. I'm trying my best for a Nero voice. I really am. It's very difficult. It's very difficult. I can't, like, especially when you count, like, dub. I can't do, like, Morgana's voice. Also, are we gonna see... Oh, frick. Do I have to use... Let's see here. This is gonna do, like, no damage. Okay. So I have to actually use Galatea. Right? Wait. No, that was just the stun there. Okay, so if I take a look... I'm just gonna go to the Game Press guide just for a quick moment to see if it's like... Yeah, after so many turns, it'll be better. Or if it's actually gonna be like... Yeah, no, you pretty much have to use her. Let's go to... Let's see here. Where is it? Just looking for the... Okay, so the tower. Let's see here. Let's see here. This is it. Must defeat the boss. The boss starts with 80%. After using the Noble Phantasm, the boss temporarily gets a large defense, resist, and damage debuff for 1 turn. Okay, so it is something that we are doing it properly. Okay, good to know, good to know. In that case, let's try and get tons of stars also to try and do some crazy stuff. Okay, get some curses going. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna pop this on you, right? We're gonna go with this. Target focus, see stars invincible. Right? We're gonna get this on so that you can attack her a bunch of times. We're gonna go 1, 2, or should we actually, yeah, let's go 1, 2, 3. Gain a bunch of meter and stuff. Right? Okay, because getting those burns will help out a lot. Alright, let's see. How much is it gonna be? Alright, so, and then maintenance. Okay, there we go. Now, I should have saved my stuff for this time, but that's fine. Instead, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go with... So you have nothing to gain from that. Let's go with... Yeah, so we're gonna go... defense down. We're gonna go with... then if we go... this one on you. We have a full combo. We have this on you for 70-some%. Right? And we got 1, 2, 3. Let's see how much we do. Come on, big crits. Ooh, that is a lot. Alright. Okay. Phase 2, do not get in my way. That's annoying. Okay, so we're gonna have to wait for her to go into maintenance again. I feel like it. So in that case, yeah, let's just absorb that. And let's go 1, 2, let's go 1, 2, 3. Right? Yeah, because we're back to a lot less stuff. Okay. Aphrodite's blessing. Remove debuff. That's bad. Okay. Not much we can really do aside from, because you have an evade, you have guts. I'm not actually too concerned. Let's just go 1, 2. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Get a bunch of stars. That next turn we can do another crazy crit thing, hopefully. And then hopefully if we can get the stun going at the same time, that'd be great. Is that gonna be everyone? I think everyone on our team will get that too, yeah. Okay. Let's see, who are you going for? Good. That's the one I wanted. I mean, the Noble Phantasm loss is kind of bad, but not that huge. There we go, maintenance. We have 29 stars. Okay. And a full combo with you, huh? Don't mind if I do. Really don't mind if I do. Come on, big crits, let's go. Yep, look at that instant. Nice. Alright. Boy, you make this one quite easy. I dedicate my love to him. Damage cut, stuff loss. Okay. That's fine, because by the time we get our stuff, we'll have our meter to just pop your invincible again. So let's just go 1, 2, 3. There we go. Aphrodite's blessing. Okay, so now pop this. Oh my god, you are so screwed, honestly. And let's just go 1, 2, 3 to gain a bunch of burns. There's a burn. Some burns. She's still gonna lose her Noble Phantasm meter, but that's fine. Ugh. Has that ever hit me at this point? I don't think it's ever hit me in any of the battles. Alright. Here we go. So, let's put you to sleep. Which removes your buffs. Let's also stun you. Let's also... We can't absorb your meter. That kind of sucks. Absorb curse. No. We don't have the best odds of hurting her to death here, but hopefully we do. A lot of defense downs. Ooh. It's gonna be close. Okay, real close, real close. Sculpture Maiden, Guts, Defense. Okay. I think if we do this, and this, and we go 1, 2, 3, this I feel should probably get her at least to the Guts, which hopefully is a small Guts, so we'll see. I wonder how many takes that took. Oh, never mind. That's doing, like, no damage. That did, like, way nothing, huh? Burns it is. Okay. Thank you for causing burns on yourself. It's quite nice. Okay. I'm going to... Let's go... It'd be really funny if I actually get like a full death combo here somehow, just through crazy action. We'll see. We just need one character to survive, and then if they do a combo, they win. Which, considering it's single target, they're just not gonna kill us all. Look at all those crit ups. Look at all those crit ups, baby. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Alright, who you hitting? Who you hitting? Oh, you have evade. It continues to not hit me. Very nice. Alright, you're super screwed now. You're super screwed now. This is it. This is the end. Goodbye. Sometimes overkill is like you want to do it because you want to do it. Oh, frick the guts. Okay. I completely forgot about the guts, honestly. I absolutely, but thankfully we burn cursed to victory. Thank God. Thank God. Okay, so this is the end, I guess. Well, of the main story before I go into big grindy mode. Big grind time. So they're temporarily coming to life, right? We're not... Thanks for choosing me. Are you taking me home now? I can't wait to see it. Whoa. Whoa, you're talking. You're really talking. This just made all those hours working part-time jobs to save up for you worth it. Now get in the jar. I want them to be in there like, let me out! Let me out! Thanks for always taking such good care of me. I feel great knowing I still look as good as new. Of course. I mean, you're the best figure ever. I'll always take great care of you, I promise. Chogokin robot. I know about that. I'm so glad I got to spend your childhood with you and watch you grow up. Thanks.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I even thought about selling you. You and I are family, you hear that? Family!
If my toys came to life, I would probably cry. All that love I gathered for King Pygmalion. Come now. You know as well as I do that boosting our love for him with other people's love is pointless. Our true love for King Pygmalion can only be carved out from within ourselves. You did it. The King of Figure's spirit core has been damaged and is no longer functioning. Great work, guys. The doll love energies all been safely distributed. We don't have to worry about it blowing up now. As for the King of Figures, well, Holy Grail body or not, there's no way she can keep functioning as a servant now that her spirit core has been damaged. Once all's said and done, you should be able to collect the Holy Grail that forms her body just like you would any other. So, does this mean I was mistaken? Yes, you were. You let your wish to see King Pygmalion again cause you to forget what should have come first. Why do you look so sad too? You have no reason to be. Of course I do. You and I are the same. I could just have easily have made the same mistake as you. Yes. I suppose that's true. But that also means we both realize that all we truly need to sculpt with is love. Or all we truly need is to sculpt with is... All we truly need is to sculpt with love. Sentence hard, reading bad. Yes, that's true too. And it's a good thing we did. We should never have forgotten it in the first place. because it's proof that even a statue born from another's love can come to develop true love of her own. As a sculptor myself, that is a theme I must pursue for as long as I continue to create, the motif I must always strive to complete. I only hope I can bring this realization back to the throne with me. No, even if I can't remember all of it, I'm sure some part of this experience will remain inscribed upon me. After all, I'll be returning with 2 sets of memories.
Huh? Oh, dang, you too, Galatea? You're gonna die too? Dang, alright.
My body was fractured to begin with. This was bound to happen. Don't mourn for me, please. You all helped me to remember something I never should have forgotten. I'm so grateful to all of you for that. Does this mean I can trust my next version of me to try and make my dream come true without hurting anyone? Yes, I think it does. Oh yeah, I'd say we definitely formed a connection over the course of this latest adventure. I can easily imagine a future where you're summoned to Caldia as Tanner's servant. Like every servant, they're all there. It's wild. Every time I say that, we do canonically in the story summon them. Just so that they can be in little events like this. Until next time. I mean, I'm not summoning you, but the story guy will. Yes, until next time. It sounds like you have many other artists at Caldia too. I look forward to seeing what I can learn from them. You're welcome at Caldia anytime, Galatea. There are lots of other servants there who I'm sure you'd get along with great. Like a spaceship boy who's as bright and cheerful as the sun. I'll have to introduce you sometime. Are they the only 2 inanimate object servants? I'm gonna go to, Voyager, Fate Servant. If I look him up, right, I go to the Type Moon wiki. I wonder if it says, is there like a category for, inanimate object servants? Let's see here, categories. Voice, fairy tale? Interesting. Levitating. Okay, that's actually not a non-hominid servant. Okay, no, there's a lot that are labeled for that, so that's not the one I'm looking for. But I'm just trying to think, is there any other inanimate object servants? Between the, aside from these 2? I don't know. I don't know indeed. I'm looking at fairy tale servant list. Yeah, not one I can really tell. The closest is like Hessian Lobo, but that's not what it is. Interesting.
You're gonna have to come to my room and check out all the super amazing figures sometime too.
As far as I'm concerned, you can never have too many talented artists. Make sure you do not take anyone besides me as your patron, alright? I think you and I probably have very different tastes, but I guess you're still welcome to visit. If they remember that I'm in this game. At the very least, I can make a new outfit that will look spectacular on you. Alright, now that we have the Grail, the anomaly causing the singularity should disappear soon enough. But now I'm wondering what's going to happen to our surprise hero of the hour over there. Oh, I guess that's my cue to wrap things up. Don't you worry, it's better just come right out and say stuff like this. Okay, everyone, that's all for this special live stream. Are you all enjoying your miracles out there? Oh, that's great. I can tell how happy you guys all are from the way up here. And that brings me to my last big announcement. This is actually my last live stream ever. It's been a great run now, but now it's time to say goodbye. Thanks for everything, everyone. Woo, I'm so grateful. Love you all. If it was that quick in real life, most people would, freak the hell out. What? Also, now this live stream is winding down, you should know, all your beloved dolls that came to life are going to go back to being inanimate. Oh, and since all the human-sized dolls living in Akiba were mates with the Holy Grail's power, they probably all stopped moving by now. But don't cry. There's nothing to be sad about. Even if they can't talk or move anymore, they're still the same dolls you love from the bottom of your hearts, right? So please don't be sad. Keep loving them the way you always have. Do that, and a god just might miraculously make them come to life once more. Okay, everyone, thanks again. I love you all so much. Akiba! And just like that, their entire society shifted in an instant. Chaos in the streets. There, that ought to do it.
Kind of a rough way to wrap things up if you ask me, but, well, it's not like we had a lot of other options. Good luck, all you crazy kids who are scheduling your live around Akiba streams. Do your gamba rest.
And that's why I record videos instead. Because I would hate to be the person who ruins someone's schedule because of a video. Frickin' live your life and watch it when you want. Hold it, why are you still able to move? Oh, probably because I was the first one she brought to life. It's only a matter of time for me, though. I don't trust that. Anyway, I really hate weepy goodbye, so I'm gonna find somewhere nice and quiet to settle down before I go to sleep for good. Please don't look for me, okay? Hold it. You are still me. You would not exist if I had not commissioned your creation. It'd be a waste for you to fall asleep somewhere where no one can appreciate your stunning beauty again. You should come and stay in my room, or I could display you in the cafeteria if you like. Oh, you, hee hee. What are you doing? What the? Who do you think you are, patting my head like I am a child? We are both 4'2", or whatever. We are both womanlets. I am an emperor, remember? And again, oddly enough, I do not feel especially angry about it. Perhaps that is because you have my face. Like all those other people. That's really nice of you, but I'm gonna have to pass. Don't worry, I'll make sure I settle down somewhere safe. Bye everyone, you guys did great. Alright, the Holy Grail's safely in our hands, and scans make pretty clear that she's gonna be inanimate soon. So I don't see any harm in letting her spend her final moments how she wants. So with that loose end tied up, it's not a loose end, the end is dangling. This mission is now officially complete. Good work, guys.
So, the thing we have to do is, taken care of now, then, hey, do you think, you know...
Yes, I know. Don't worry, you still have time till the singularity disappears completely. You have my permission to go shop till you drop, tour, whatever you like.
Yatta! Okay then, sayonara.
I know Osaka Hime and other like-minded servants have already done some shopping and exploring here during their downtime, but I don't blame them at all for feeling like they still have a lot more to see here. Akihabara is like a holy land to them after all. Want to wander around and see what fun stuff we can find too? Let's go to the meat tower! Oh right, no, we are kind of in the meat tower. Yes, of course, it'd be my pleasure to join you, senpai. Freaking love the meat tower. I'm sad that the meat tower's been closed down in real life now. Is this, I was thinking she was casting off her shell and becoming, you know, clearly Aphrodite, which is what it's clearly going for, right? I guess that's everything I wanted to. As long as she was smiling happily, that really is all that matters. Oh, right. Actually, wait. Are we doing this? The breeze feels so nice up here. You don't mind if I join you, do you? Oh, here it is. Hi. Uh-oh. Now that I've been spotted reflecting on my thoughts up here, I might end up even more popular and beloved once people discover my more sentimental side. Oh man, what am I going to do? I already retired and everything. You can still try if you want, but are you sure you can keep it up? What do you mean? Yes! I knew it! Yes! Ya boy called it! Ya boy called it. I'm so happy. Man! The hair vent connection, the ahoge, like, it's so good. It's so good. It's so subtle. It's so subtle, but the fact I was able to identify it, I feel like a freaking genius. All I want is for everyone to live their dreams. Even now that I'm retired, I can't do anything that might disillusion them. Where's your cigarette? That was rad. Also, that's a new face. What I meant was, I don't think that facade of yours is gonna last much longer, Aphrodite. Ah, damn it, Artemis. I knew you'd figure out it was me. Well, at least at this distance, yeah, I was pretty much impossible to miss. I do have to ask, though, why? Look, just to be clear, I had nothing to do with what the King of Figures got up to. If anything, I'm the victim here, since I didn't have any choice about being Wait. You were summoned? You're not a servant, are you? Because if so, I'd love for the gods to be able to be summoned as servants, but I don't think we'll get that ever. Oh, I see. That Roman emperor is said to be part of your bloodline, and her likeness was brought to life with the chisel of the gods and the power of a holy grail. Oh, so she was chain summoned, much like oh no, she was just chain summoned, much like how Orion chain summoned Artemis. Okay. No wonder a fragment of your divine spirit ended up inhabiting it then. Okay then, I'll be more specific. Why did you hide your true identity and pretend to be an ordinary doll brought to life? And why were you secretly watching her over her from close by then? Why? You really need to ask. We share connections, she and I. Come on, Aphrodite. I met Galatea in person. I even touched her. Did you really think I would notice you inside her? Phrasing. That said, it was only a portion of you, and not the same you standing here talking to me now. It was a version of you completely different from your cruel, combat-optimized, Pandemos self. Aphrodite Urania, was it? The side of you that's all about deep, noble love. It was just a fragment of me, and a really small one at that. Hell, in my current state, I don't even remember exactly what I did on the island of Cyprus way back then. Does that mean you also don't know exactly what part of you was inside Galatea? Of course not. I can't be bothered to take a close look at whatever that flimsy spirit body deep inside her is made of. But if nothing else, she is like family to you, isn't she? You might not be sure if she's your child, your twin, or even you yourself, but it was enough for you to stay and watch over her, right? It wasn't me per se, and I definitely don't remember the details, but I do know I did something back on Cyprus. I wonder if this scene would be shown to you if you haven't beat Olympus. Something embarrassingly romantic. So when I heard the result of whatever I did popped up here, I had come to keep an eye on it. You seem to be dancing around it a bit, but I get the gist at least. But then you had to come along and really embarrass me right at the end. What are you even doing here anyway? Oh, nothing. I just sensed a familiar presence I'd not felt in a long time and, well, figured I'd come for a chat. Did you want to talk more? Or would you rather we just started punching each other? Neither, since I won't be around much longer. I'm basically only here as a side effect of Galatea showing up. It does make sense that my own materialization would be drawn to her, independent of her bringing dolls to life. You know, I might run into her again once I get back to Chaldea. Is there anything you'd like me to tell her? No, not especially. She is an Aphrodite, goddess of beauty. She's just Galatea. There we go. Lighting a cig on the way out. It's kind of cool. It's kind of really cool. Aphrodite's really cool. Anyway, this was more fun than I thought it'd be. This city was alright. Alright, give my regards to your scumbag boyfriend, won't you? What? My darling's the greatest boyfriend ever, thank you very much. Just you wait, I'm gonna spend the next several days beating everything that makes him so wonderful right into your skull. Oh, I guess I'm too late, she's already gone. Typical Aphrodite. Even though it's been millennia since we last saw each other, she just had to piss me off right before she left. Oh well, I guess I'll have to just cheer up, I'll just have to cheer up by cuddling with darling for hours on end. Is he cheating on me again? That was a good ending. I was legitimately worried that it was not going to end with Aphrodite. Because I felt like it would be so perfect, and if it didn't, I'd be like, what a missed opportunity. Like, we're getting so many lanterns at Chaldea. Oh, cool. You're not alive anymore. I'm very happy that the thing that I wanted, ended up coming true. Because if it didn't, I would feel very disappointed. Like, actually super disappointed. Alright, let's wrap things up and then get the second tower on the way. Is this going to be going back up through the tower again? Is that what we're doing? I sure hope it's not just the same thing again. I mean, it'll be different, but it'd be nice to get a new theming, Yo, we're at the pub? Oh my god! No way! Guys, what did I say? The meat tower! I'm so happy. I've been here! If this is the 10th floor, I've been here! Yo! There's nothing like a nice cold drink every now and then. Feels like forever since I last had one. Waitress, another round if you would. Just make extra sure. All you can eat really does mean all you can eat, right? As in, I could eat an infinite servant versus worth of food and still not pay any more for it, right? They're not lying to me, right? I'm pretty sure it's legitimate. Man, we never had places like this back when I was alive. You're probably right. I'm being paranoid. It's such a heavenly deal that it makes me feel like I'm doing something devilishly wrong. Like, what if my patronage here is contributing to some shady space underground scene or something? I guess I'll just have to be extra vigilant when I order another heaping of rump and brisket. Guilty Gear Strive. Oh, and don't forget the loin, too.
Sake time. Just keep it coming. And meat. I want all the meat.
Oh boy, it looked like you've already had one too many, so... Looks like there are lots of yummy things here.
Do they have frog?
I've heard some restaurants offer that, but I'm guessing this isn't one of them.
Damn, too bad.
Alright, Izo. Or are you just gonna have some whatever you're having? Hey, I just finished cooking that offal. No need to fight. It's plenty to go around.
Did you say something, Ryoma?
You stay out of this.
Yeah, that's mine. Order your own meat, damn it.
Yeah, you know, maybe I'll join you for a drink. I have to say, it's nice getting together like this. Have you all, have... I was like, what? I said, have you all, okay, I'm like, what the frick do you mean?
Have all you like, okay? Just don't forget to eat your veggies, too.
I won't, everything looks so great. I definitely wasn't planning to have dinner with these two before Europa roped me in out of nowhere. But, oh well, I used to get dragged all over the place plenty back in Troy, too. I'm perfectly capable of cooking my own meat and feeding myself.
Now, don't be like that. Just open wide and say, ah.
What a kind yet unyielding aura. I want to say no, but I can't. Ah. My sisters can never, ever know. They're watching.
Keep the meat coming. I still haven't had nearly enough. If you think you can out-eat me, you've got another thing coming. Waiter, more meat. Don't even bother cooking it first.
Oh no, he's on that frickin' carnivore diet. Don't, dude, come on, don't eat the raw testicles. A bottle of red wine would pair wonderfully with this.
You have some? Oh la la.
Our stuff's great. Gotta wonder, though, how's this place turn a profit when they let you eat all this for a flat price? They don't even charge extra for pepper. Now I'm real curious what the trick to all this is.
Well, I suspect you're already quite aware of this. Since you asked, I believe the trick lies in the time limit, the pricing plans, and the margins. Once they get you in the door, I have no doubt they employ plenty of techniques designed to get you to order things that aren't included in the all-you-can-eat menu as well. On that note, waiter, can I get a bowl of chilled noodles, please? Alas, I can't eat as much meat as I did in my younger days.
Yay, the meat's here. Let's eat.
So, I probably should have said this before sitting down at the same table, but, aren't we supposed to be enemies?
I guess Roland and Monty might feel that way, but I don't see the harm. I don't see anyone as enemies. In fact, I really don't perceive things. Call out, it's water under the bridge. We died! It's like hitting the reset button.
Holy hell, nothing can get you cheerful types down, huh? And again, I probably could have guessed he was on a totally different level from me just the way he dresses. Man, I don't think I got him beat on anything. Oh, hey, Mandricardo, buddy, you got him beat in my heart. It's true. Bud, love you.
This is yummy. Oh, and I heard wrapping it in this leafy vegetable makes it even yummier. Let's try it. Here, Mandricardo, I wrapped one for you too.
Oh, thanks.
Man, it really is better this way.
Yeah, sure is. Crap. This is just straight up tasty. I think I'm having fun. Yo, every time Mandricardo's on screen, I'm like, that's my dude, that's my guy.
I think I ended up having a little more than I should have. You don't have any stomach medicine on you, do you? Indigestion. What a despicably dull condition. You are a servant, aren't you? Can't you come down with something more interesting?
I don't think so. Not on short notice anyway.
So, what can I do to feel better, Doc? As a servant, you have no end of treatment options available to you. For example, you could turn into your spirit form and... No, wait, now think about it. That might not make any difference. For one thing, what is it that makes a servant feel full, anyway? We know that calories from food can be converted into magical energy, but we do we exactly know how the conversion process works? This could be a wholly new avenue of study. Hello? I've changed my mind. Let's take a look at you. And by take a look, I mean I want to vivisect you so I can examine your stomach directly.
But no!
Why not? Oh, wait. I understand your reluctance now. You do?
Don't worry, I'll be sure to use an anesthetic first. Still no! If you're looking for stomach medicine, I happen to have some I made myself right here. Jeez, it's so loud in here. I was hoping to enjoy the meal with a little more peace and quiet. You think? I can deal with a little noise for food this good. Here you go, another plate of super spicy ribs and a bowl of hellish hot bibimbap. That stuff's so good. Thank you. Just put them down there, please. So, how did it feel? Huh? How did what feel, Miss Karen? How did it feel to save the day superhero style? You certainly worked hard enough for it. Oh, that? I don't think there's anything that heroic to it. It's just what Night Watch does. If anything, this job being in Akihabara made it feel almost normal. Be that as it may, you seem like you're very happy with how things turned out. I do? Yeah, I guess I am. I didn't feel like I was just being the Grim Reaper killing evil servants, since I get the feeling I'll get to see Galatea again someday. And it's also nice to feel like I actually protected this town for once, as presumptuous as that might sound. I see. Sounds to me like love. Please knock that off. That hardly qualifies as a meme. Holy shit. That is that's going in my reaction images folder, which I actually don't have. I need to make my reaction images folder. All right, that's going in my reaction image folder. Yeah, thumbs up. That's not any better, honestly. All right, I'll need to tell Voyager about your daring exploits, epic fantasy style. Please just stop already. You could be so mean sometimes. Look, I managed to protect the city I care about and stop a friend from going down the wrong path. I think that's worth telling him about myself. I see. Sometime later. Oh yeah, she's just here. All the doll girls. Well now. Oh, good morning, Lady Artemis. Lord Orion.
Morning.
Good morning. How are you taking to Chaldea? It looks like you've already made some friends. Yes, things are going well, thank you. There are a lot more servants like me here than I expected, and we have a lot to talk about. That's great to hear. Lady Artemis? Oh, sorry. I just want to check something. Don't mind me. Poke, poke. Stare.
You know, I'm normally... Oh, I was gonna say... Man, no fair. I'd be dead in an instant if I tried the same thing. Even though there's like millions of gifs of me doing this to various Fate girls. Don't worry about it.
Are those impure thoughts I sense, darling?
Oh, come on. I didn't even say or do anything.
Anyway, sorry about that, Galatea. Looks like everything's fine. I see. I'm not sure what that was all about, but I'm glad to hear you're satisfied. Actually, while we're here, let me ask you something. What do you think of me? Huh? Well, you're Lady Artemis, one of the great gods of the Olympic pantheon. You're also the sister? I suppose, of Lady Aphrodite? Well, I can't thank enough for bringing me and King Pygmalion together. Alright, I need to see. Greek god family tree. What is... When she says sister, is it because a thing where it's like sister slash cousin slash mother? Is that what we're doing? Alright, let's see here. So... Aphrodite. Alright, but no, yeah, Aphrodite's weird, right? Aphrodite comes from the testicle of, one of the Titans, right? No, Aphrodite comes out of Zeus's forehead. Am I right? I don't recall. Okay, Kronos and Rhea. Okay, and then we got... Yeah, right. Aphrodite just bursts out of the head. And Artemis is... right? No? Regardless, Zeus' dad. So yeah, I guess, yeah, sure, close enough, close enough. God, the Greek gods are weird. Yep, that all sounds about right. Sorry for taking up your time. I hope we can be friends now that you're here. Okay, see you around. Goodbye. I'm guessing there's no Aphrodite left in her? Is that what we're getting? Oh, no, I guess not. Okay. Looks like she still has no clue. And by the looks of it, she's not going to figure it out anytime soon.
Sure you want to tell her about Aphrodite being a fundamental part of her?
What would be the point? Besides, even I'm not entirely sure what that actually means. It's only a fragment of Aphrodite's already partial Urania self, and all set to initial parameters, so at this point it's really just another part of Galatea. I can't tell how that fragment was implemented inside or from the outside, though.
What do you mean?
I guess it all boils down to how the romance started. I get King Pygmalion falling in love with his own statue, but when did the statue fall in love with him? When did it become aware of his feelings and began reciprocating them? When was she really born in the true sense of the word?
Well, I can think of a few possibilities.
Did her consciousness begin when a fragment of Aphrodite became embedded in an ordinary statue? Or was the statue a little bit conscious to begin with and Aphrodite just helped develop it into a person? I guess romantically it is a question of when love begins in the first place. What do you think, darling? Did Aphrodite love the king's love for his statue? Or did she love the statue who loved the king back?
Well, doesn't really matter either way. Not like it affects who she is now. Even if we did figure it out, telling her now wouldn't change anything.
You're so right, darling. I knew you'd understand. Aphrodite, my former sister unit. Her job was to teach humans about how wonderful and terrible love and beauty can be. What was it you did for Galatea? What you did for Galatea simply you fulfilling your function? Or was it some kind of miraculous bug? Either way, I'm rooting for her, because I know now how wonderful it can be. Galatea, child of love itself. I hope that one day you'll be reunited with the one you love most. You know, Aphrodite, I'm sure you must have wanted to watch over the King of Figures just as much as Galatea, but I can also understand why you ultimately chose to help the latter. After all, whether you're a god or a statue, love that doesn't bring a joyous smile to your face is no love at all.
What if I just like boobs?
But that's love too, darling. My boobs, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah.
Grail get. Okay, so. Oh, shoot! Oh my god, we actually gotta go through the meat tower? Okay, but hold up, wait. Hold up. We can just do the challenge quest? Are you serious? If that's the case, then hot dang, I don't have to worry about doing all of that for now. Okay, so what do we get? Rare prism right away. More Corona Foos, crystallized. Oh my god, how many rare prisms? Oh my god. Okay, yeah, this is worth climbing in my own time. For now, though, we're gonna do this challenge quest. Get that done right away. Wait, what's that say? Oh my god. Moon Cancer, are you serious? Singularity gets restored until you reach home. What does that mean? Very strange. Alright, what does it recommend here? Let's see what the recommendation is. Challenge quest guide. What do we got? Let's see here. So we basically have, a couple different servants with some maids. Defeat the 3 shut-ins on their own turf, featuring Teach, Janako, and Osaka Bihime. The quest can be soloed. Exhaustion is ignored, thank God. Wave 1 is Teach with 11 stacks of guts. Keep the mob assassin alive, since they will remove a guts each turn while they're alive. However, when guts gets low, the assassin gets... Okay. Teach has healing effectiveness up. Janako starts with 10 times of invincibility. Janako has several special skills, including the Noble Phantasm Gauge for all except self and evade to all except self. A caster Mard starts in the field. Unbreak summons a rider mob. Both don't have any non-standard effects. Finally, we have Osaka Bihime. Fully heals the party health on entry. Nice. She will gain Ignore Invincible, summon a caster mob on break. The caster mob inflicts charm. Recommendations. Alter Ego, Ruler, Berserker. Damage dealer options are quite nice since they're mixed cavalry or moon cancer. Ignore Invincible for the second wave. Damage and CE. Alright, so the ones that it recommends that we have, I'm just taking a look here. Okay, so it actually does recommend And I know someone will have him here. I said I know someone will have him. Where's, But people might not have him on for the thing. Oh no. Does nobody have on, Dolmen? Does nobody have a Dolmen for me? But Dolmen's big recommended. Dolmen is very recommended, but so is Karen. Karen's pretty recommended. I'd really like a Dolmen. I mean, we can't use your Dolmen. Come on, someone has to have a Dolmen. Right? Right? Dolmen is big recommended. Ah, there we go. Dolmen. So we can go Dolmen. It also recommends... Okay, so it recommends you as well. And I am going to go with... It also recommends Merlin. Ooh, yes, Merlin makes sense. It also recommends you. You know what? If we go like this, that'd be pretty good. Those two, keeping them alive, right? It also then recommends, let's see here, other sort of cheap ones that we can use because our stuff's gonna be important. Okay, so first off, so we got that on you. I mean, that's not the best, but it's fine. I want Ignore Invincible on you, so that will be... We want Ignore Invincible, right? Ignore Invincible. It's not Caster, so I'm not too worried about that. Does this have Ignore Invincible? No, it doesn't. It just labels that. Buster card up? Yes. Right? Because if we're dealing with... I mean, it's not super effective against the Moon Cancer, but nothing that we do really will be, so that's fine. Yeah, so you two will be good there to start. Then you at the end, too. I might put in a Mash just to have another cheap defense person, right? Mash is always useful. Mash is always useful. And then finally... Let's see. Who else would be a good sort of final one, just in case? We could do... Let's see here. Does recommend a... Yeah. Karen? Himiko? Himiko, yes. And so Himiko, so the last one will be Ignore Invincible. So we don't need to worry too much about the Ignore Invincible as much, but with you, we're going to do... you'll want C-Star gain each turn. You're going to want something to be getting those crits. So, 4-star, yeah, that's good with you, that's good with you. And you know what? I'll also do this with you, because then you can get stars as well. But we don't have any... Oh no, that's not good. But we can remove this then. And instead we'll give... Okay, we'll go with... this with you. As for you, I want the Ignore Invincible. You know what? We'll split this into two 4-stars then, right? We can do that, or we can do... No, we can't. We need to do 2 3-stars. Okay. With you, we'll do some extra stuff, right? And then, actually, wait, no. With you, we'll do... Increase your gain. We'll have you increase your gain. And with you, we'll do... Increase when defeated. Buff success rate. Arts up. Stun rate. Gain 3% per turn. 20%. Gain 2 C-stars. Yeah, I don't need the strength up. Debuff resist. Sure, let's go with that. Okay. Alright. We'll see how this goes. I feel like this should do some pretty good stuff. It might take a while still, but I feel like we got this. And thankfully, that means that once I get this done, I can just chill out and finish grinding it and super not worry. So that's good. I'm very happy that we don't have to do the whole tower for the bonus challenge. I mean, I'm still going to do them, but still. Right? Okay, let's see. Master of the Storm and Dollmate. So we got to keep him around. Or keep her around. Yeah, good luck, Master. Surcharge. Okay, so she's going to keep whittling that down. Okay. Actually, this might have been you know what? I'm gonna withdraw here. I'm gonna move them back because they're just in a spot where they are very weak for this first phase. So I'm instead gonna focus on just, yeah, we're gonna keep kind of what I had go. Please tell me he doesn't disappear, please. Oh no, oh no. Okay, but you don't have anything. No. Oh, this is stinky. Come on. Well, at least we know he's okay. There we go. So we're gonna go with you, but we are going to then move you two up for now, and then you two will be around later, right? Because you guys will be dealing damage to keep things going. You can still do some stuff. Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how this goes. I mean, I still have a full recover, so I'm not overly concerned. Okay, here we go. Because we just basically got to survive for this first bit, right? Yeah, surcharge is removing one of them. Okay, love injected. Increases healing. Okay, so let's get this going. And let's go a turn of just 1, 2, 3 to start. Okay. Get as much as we can. That was a lot of damage. Oh, we can see the roof. Oh, you're healing a lot. Okay. Charge gain. Okay. And let's go. Because your super does increase the charge level, so we will want that. Ooh, increase death to all enemies. That won't be good. That won't be good if we actually get her there. We probably should have put Doman in the back then. Oh well, that's fine. We'll just keep alive for this, right? We'll just keep whittling him. Well, we're gonna bring his HP down, but we're gonna want to bring it down and then let her. I was gonna say let her completely, you know, do that. Well, let's see here. How much is it gonna be? Okay, good luck. Charge gain that goes down. Okay, you're at max now. Let's see here. Don't we have? Pop some of these. Right. Do you have the one that gives invincible, or am I crazy? I'm thinking you... Yeah, apply invincible. You have a guts. I'm not too worried about that. You know what we're going to do with this on you. You have several boosts, so I'm not too worried. Okay. So let's just spend this turn doing 1, 2, 3. Okay. Because you got the boosts, so it shouldn't do too much. How much will it... Okay, we didn't get to that end. Okay. Let's see. Ooh, that might actually kill her. No, it didn't. We're good. Okay. Stun. Good. Okay, let's see here. We can go 1, 2, 3 just for the start here. Let's see how much it does. Ooh, that's actually a lot. Okay, another one. Okay, have a nice day, Master. Okay. Oh, that was your thing. Okay. Alright. Let's just go... We could do... That's not enough. Okay, let's just go again. 1, 2, 3. Okay. There we go. That didn't kill. That sucked. Okay. Alright. Pirate's Glory. Attack Guts. Another Guts. Jeez, stop. Okay. Skill Seal at least. Okay, so we should be able to do... Okay. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3. This should be enough if my numbers are correct. Okay, Guts. And we're gonna do this and this will hit a Guts. I don't know actually. We'll see. I don't think it will. But we'll see. Okay, overkill. Alright, and that's there. That didn't kill her in the back actually. Okay, no more guts. Well, no, he still has one more. I forgot about that one. Forgot about that one extra one there. Okay. Oof. Dolman's hurting. Dolman is hurting a lot. So in that case, let's go 1, 2, 3. This should kill him. This should kill him. Alright. Alright, he had the other guts, but it's fine. Okay. Waiter's knowledge damage cut. That's fine, you had guts. Okay, so now let's go 1, 2, or let's go 1, 2, 3. Okay. Get your meter there. There we go. Because we can immediately do the Doman thing. Right? Okay, rare enemy. So is this one that we want to keep the enemy around? I'm living here. Chance for invincible. So this one is a mob starts on the field. On break will summon a rider mob. Both mobs have no effects. Okay, so just kill them anyways. Got it. So we're going to go with this on you for the 100. Oh, it's not 100%. Thought it was. Dang. Okay. Is this... Pop this. You know what? Let's pop this so you can get guts again. Okay. And, okay, then in that case, let's go... Wait, is this... Give it to someone? For yourself. No, never mind. Okay, I thought that was enough to get 100% pretty much, but it's not. So I'm going to hold on to that instead, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Okay. Gain your meter here. Invincible. Please no invincible, but gain meter. Good. Growth up. Yes, please hit her. Whoa, 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 evade. Okay, mystery time. I didn't even see what that really did. Alright. So now we're gonna do... Alright. Hopefully. Even, like, giving the curse is kind of what I want to do. So we're gonna go 1, 2... And what does your overcharge do? Your overcharge does disastrous curse damage. Okay, so we're gonna go 1, 2, 3 on you. Okay. Alright, let's give this a shot. Come on. Okay. Don't miss. Don't evade. Don't evade. Good. I mean, he evaded, but she got hit, so that's the important thing. Nice. Good. We're not done playing at all. High difficulty enemy. Okay. A chain's been activated. Okay. Terror strikes. Very good. Let's go. Okay, so we're going to absorb this. We're going to go with this. We're going to go with this. Because you still have your overcharge, so that should be good. We can do a full combo with you, so that's probably for the best. So we're gonna go, and you have Ignore Invincible, right? Isn't that what we put on you? Didn't we do that on you? Yeah. So you will definitely be able to hit her. So that's good. That's really good. Is this for yourself? Okay. No, we're gonna go 1, 2, 3. All right. Here we go. Big damage. Let's see. Okay. Don't think that killed the ones up front. Oh, it almost did. Oh, baby. He's gonna just do it? No, just about, though. Alright. Growth is back. If you know what? If we had growth, we would have had it. Uh-oh. We would have had a full combo. We would have been better if that... Okay, that's fine. We're gonna kill you before that happens. Yeah, we're gonna super kill you. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3. Alright. Okay, that killed, but I wanted to be sure and gain a bunch of meter. kill you. Okay. Alright. God, Domin is like unkillable. It's kind of great. Like, he really does not want to die, no matter what. Let's go 1, 2, 3, because we get bonuses with all of you. Slam. Big damage. Good. It'd be nice if he could survive another turn. Because then we can... Good. That's fine. Alright. And honestly, we'll be able to, like, keep him alive for even longer here pretty soon. And, yeah, let's go. 1, 2, 3. This should finish this turn up. We should kill you here, especially if we get a crit. Okay, no, but... Come on, big crit. Oh, come on. Come on, don't kill Domin. Come on, don't kill Domin, don't kill Domin, don't kill Domin, I want him. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Don't kill Domin. No, cringe. Okay. Whatever. That's fine. You're gonna be useful if we get full meter with you, so let's just go 1, 2, 3. Alright. Then you two can work together to make Protea unkillable. Oh, but the problem is there's no healing. Right? I mean, Himiko is gonna be the one to probably die next. But that's fine. Alright. And we get the bonus with you. Extremely rare Dojin book. Alright, is this one we want to kill or keep? Is a bribe, please overlook it. Oh, thank you. Right, I forgot about that. Sick. Okay, in that case, we are going to do a full combo with you. Right? I don't think there's any other buffs we really need to do, because that's... Well, this is for all eyes. We'll do this. Right, C-stars each turn. Do that attack on you. You're going to do a lot of damage. Yeah, so let's go... 1, 2, 3 to get started here. So she is ignore invincible. Be a damn shame if we had, you know... Oh, we should get rid of the book, because it has a 100% damage increase for her, so we want to get rid of that. So we'll get rid of that in just a second here. Dang. Dang. We can almost infantilely regress and immediately be able to get rid of her. Ooh. Oh, but we can do it clear. We can do it clear on that. Yeah, we can clear that. Okay, and what we can do is we can... Or instead of that, we can just go 1, 2, 3, honestly. Yep. Yep. And then if this crits and does a lot... Baby, that's what we're here for. Okay. Declare this place the castle. Triggers each turn. Diamond in the rough Dojin book. Okay. So we gotta get rid of you again. Okay. That's fine. Charge. Ooh. Okay. That's not great for you. We can't get rid of that. Thankfully, it's not an attack super. So what we're gonna do is... Oh, but this hand sucks. That sucks. Now, if I regress and use this, we should be able to do a lot of damage to even kill the book here. So we'll do that. We're going to go this. We're going to do this, because you can then kill it. We're going to do this to regress and gain enough meter. We're going to do 1, 2, 3. Okay. Deal with that. Alright. This, you might even just straight up kill her with this, like, how much we do here, we'll have to see. Because with the buster up and stuff? No, it won't do enough. Okay. We could have done so much more damage to her, but that's fine. It is kind of nice that, despite it all, she has a very serious noble phantasm. It could have easily been a joke like Janako's, but it's not, you know? Okay. Oh. Okay, we got your super, which is good. Charge gain, okay. So, that's a combo we're doing. Yeah. I'm gonna just do this for now. Yeah. Why would I not do this for now? Yeah. Big numbers. Big numbers. Alright. Oh, she keeps bringing out new ones. Okay, I didn't think she'd bring out as many. That's fine. That's a little annoying for sure, but we can live with that for now. Charge gain. Boy, she just keeps getting that, huh? Start this again. I wonder if we can, like, kill it with one single turn. Let's give it a shot. Let's go 1, 2. I feel like we might actually be able to. Let's try here. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. Good. Okay. The max HP increasing is going to be a little annoying, but... Alright, so let's see here. I think she's dealing damage, but it's not that much that we have to worry about it. Okay. So at this turn, let's try and get that combo there, because King Protea, if she gets hers, we can do a lot of damage with it. Right? Come on, big stuff. We can even just pop stuff with Altria and then... Ooh, Artoria. And do it. So let's see here. Oh, but that keeps happening! Stop that. Stop with the charms. How do I... Do I have the... I don't. Dang it. Dang it. And it's every time it does it. It's always there, you know? Okay. If we do this, we should gain enough meter. Why do you keep getting that? Okay, you know what? I'm just going to do that. I just want you to survive. That's it. That's it for now. So for now, we're just going to attack you. And then next turn, we're going to do more. Great. Didn't even hit. Okay. This is fine. This is fine. It's annoying, but it's fine. Okay. Like, actually stop, though. Like, actually stop, though. That's annoying. It's really annoying. Okay. Let's kill you. Do a full combo on you, right? In fact, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. Because big damage, kill, move on and do more, right? That's what I'm hoping for. We'll see here. That was not nearly enough. We're not gonna do that much. Because we need to get rid of this stupid book. And we're not going to with this much damage. Well, maybe. Oh yeah, we will. Okay. Oh my god, enough. That's fine, you didn't attack. Okay, that's fine. This is fine. This is super fine, actually. Because what we're going to do is we're going to do... Okay, we're going to do this. We're going to do this. We're going to do... That's not enough to do a thing with you. Frick. But it's fine because we can do your stuff at least. So, yes. We're going to do... Okay, we're going to go 1, 2 for a bunch of invincibles, right? Then we will attack you just so that we don't have to worry about it, right? But you're going to be getting stuff in the next turn, so it should be fine. We'll also clear our debuffs. Okay. We still have party members in the back, too. This last phase is a bit annoying. Out of everything so far, this is a bit annoying. Alright, and then we do this. 500%. That's 5 turns of no damage, baby. Or 5 hits, rather. 3 turns, 5 hits. Alright. That's fine. Super not worried about this. Okay. So now you got your stuff, but I'm not too worried. Especially because we can... it's not enough to do much, but what we can do is this, actually. So we got that up. I can also then do this to you, to gain this with you, to do a crap ton of damage, I hope. Because we can go 1, 2, 3. Let's see big crits, baby. Yeah, baby. Big crit, big crit. Yeah, baby. You're done. And the book is like, cheese to meet you. And it's still making us Henry. It's time to end this. Let's go. Finally. Another one done without needing the summons and the revive. We did it. I'm becoming gamer. That went really well. That went really well. Nice. We didn't even need the ones in the back. Heck yeah. Overall, also, I feel like a lot of these challenge quests are getting easier. Like, legitimately. Nice. Crystallized lore, baby. And now it's time for me to grind. It is what it is, but it is something that I am going to need to have to do on my own time. I'm not super excited for that, but it is what it is. There's a lot of wait time. Let's see here. I will go with... There we go. All right. Yeah, so we're going to have to climb the meat tower. I don't think there's any story left. I'm, like, pretty sure there isn't. So the thing is, like, there's going to be funny names and, stuff. Seems the reviews are good. Seems food here is served automatically. We'll do one together here just to see if there's, like, a new environment. Kind of doubt it, but it'd be cool. But this is going to be nice for... We'll see if it's, like, actually really tough or if it's, like, not bad. Right? We'll see. We'll go to... Yes. Okay. I mean, I'm going to be... Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna maybe pull back just a bit. Just a smidge. Just a touch. Right? Just to be a little more... No, let's do the meme team. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Look at this. This is the dream, baby. This is all I've ever wanted. It's a lie, actually. I don't love Saber Alter. I know some people really do. I don't. Saber Alter, to me, that's not my girl. Right, but Saber's my girl. So let's go. Seems you can eat tonkatsu sandwiches. Sounds nice. I love a tonkatsu sandwich. That is just breaded pork tonkatsu, which is nice. So is it actually different? Oh, it's just the same thing. Shopper savoring a sandwich and Shopper inhaling a sandwich. That's pretty funny. Let's kill the guy inhaling a sandwich. Gain stars. Buster. Attack up. Right, and we're gonna go 1, 2, 3. Your life ends 1 second from now. What did I say? That's my girl. Alright, and let's go. Just 1, 2, 3. Okay. And that's my girl, but like younger. And that's my girl when her ahoge comes off. The canon answer. There we go. How nice. I never noticed that she's not even wearing like the armored boots. But then again, this side, it's like her casual outfit. Hey, very nice, very nice. Okay, so I have 99 floors to go with I don't think there's any more back alley stuff, is there? I don't think there is. I mean, considering there's no story, I don't need to show that. And I know people will be like, oh, but the story... no, it's fine. Meat Tower. So let's see here. Exhaustion mechanics. Facility. Floors. 10. Okay, so there's... I'm not seeing any... I'm not seeing anything for that. Let's see here. The back alley Akiba quests. There is. There is actually. Okay. But at the same time, I'm not concerned about showing it off. Just because I don't want to be recording too much. I'm just going to be chilling with this, right? 100 floors. I can do this on my own. I can get through and get all my items because these are dang good items. All right. Well, in that case, what is our next scheduled Fate event? Upcoming FGO events / updates, of course. There's one of two things it could be at this point. Okay, so the next one is listed as Grail Live. Apparently then there is going to be another Grail Front. Fun. Is it actually fun or am I fronting? I don't know. Summer Camp Rerun. That'll be easy to just do on my own. And then we have the actual main update. But for April, we're just looking at the one I'm really excited for, which is Grail Live. I am excited for that. Okay, thank you guys for watching. We will see you next time for some more Let's Play Fate Grand Order. What am I missing here? Oh, literally friend point summons and stuff there. Okay, so I'll do that after. Alright guys, we'll see you next time. Oh, wait. No, I don't need... no. I'll wait till I naturally get her to NP2. I'm not going to go on raid up, no. No, I need to save stuff for her sister. So I got excited because I forgot that was on raid up. But no, I have to wait for her sister. And other people. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time. Ciao.